Good evening, dear viewers. Welcome to Sinister Stories. Tonight, we embark on a journey into the shadows, where the darkest legends from around the globe come to life. Are you brave enough to face the top 10 monsters from other countries? From the ghostly Yurei of Japan to the terrifying Wendigo of Canada, each tale is more chilling than the last. So grab a seat, dim the lights, and prepare yourself for a night of spine-tingling terror. Let us begin. But beware, once you enter the realm of these creatures, there's no turning back. Now, let the nightmare begin. 1. Yurei, Japan. Origin. Yurei are traditional ghost-like figures in Japanese folklore, often appearing as spirits of the deceased who have not found peace. They are usually women who suffered great trauma or injustice during their lives. Details. Yurei are characterized by their long, disheveled black hair, white burial kimono, and sorrowful expressions. They are bound to the physical world by strong emotions, such as sorrow, hatred, or love, which prevents them from passing on to the afterlife. They often haunt the places or people associated with their suffering. 2. Banshee, Ireland. Origin. The Banshee is a mythical spirit in Irish folklore, believed to be a harbinger of death. The legend dates back to ancient times and is deeply rooted in Celtic mythology. Details. Banshees are described as female spirits with long, flowing hair and a mournful wail. They are said to appear as either a beautiful young woman, a stately matron, or an old hag. The Banshee's wail is believed to foretell the death of a family member, and hearing her cry is considered a bad omen. 3. Wendigo, Canada. Origin. The Wendigo comes from the folklore of the Algonquian-speaking tribes of North America, particularly those in the northern forests. The legend has been passed down through generations. Details. Wendigos are depicted as emaciated, monstrous beings with insatiable hunger for human flesh. They are believed to be humans transformed into Wendigos after resorting to cannibalism, particularly during harsh winters. The Wendigo symbolizes greed and the destructive power of hunger and isolation. 4. El Chupacabra, Puerto Rico. Origin. El Chupacabra, which means goat sucker in Spanish, originated in Puerto Rico in the mid-1990s following reports of livestock deaths with their blood drained. Details. Descriptions of El Chupacabra vary, but it is commonly depicted as a reptilian creature with spines along its back, large eyes, and sharp claws. It is said to attack animals, particularly goats, and drink their blood. The legend has spread throughout Latin America and even into the southern United States. 5. Kraken, Norway. Origin. The Kraken is a legendary sea monster from Norse mythology, dating back to ancient maritime folklore of Norway and Iceland. Details. The Kraken is described as a gigantic octopus or squid capable of dragging entire ships underwater with its massive tentacles. It represents the terrifying unknown of the deep ocean and the dangers faced by sailors. The legend likely originated from sightings of giant squids. 6. La Llorona, Mexico. Origin. La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman, is a ghostly figure in Mexican folklore with roots in Aztec mythology and Spanish colonial history. According to legend, La Llorona is the spirit of a woman who drowned her own children in a fit of rage or despair and then took her own life. She is doomed to wander near water bodies, crying out for her lost children. Her presence is often associated with tragedy and bad luck. 7. Manticore, Persia. Origin. The Manticore is a mythical creature from ancient Persian mythology, first mentioned in the writings of the Greek physician Ctesias. The Manticore is depicted with the body of a lion, the head of a human, and a tail that can shoot venomous spines. It is known for its ferocity and insatiable appetite for human flesh. The Manticore's name is derived from an old Persian word, meaning man-eater. 8. Kuchisake Onna, Japan. Origin. Kuchisake Onna, or the slit-mouthed woman, is an urban legend from Japan that became popular in the 1970s, although it has older roots in Edo period folklore. Kuchisake Onna is said to be the ghost of a woman disfigured by her husband, who slit her mouth from ear to ear. She appears wearing a surgical mask and asks potential victims if they think she is beautiful. If they respond, she reveals her grotesque mouth and attacks them. 9. Aswang, Philippines. Origin. The Aswang is a shape-shifting monster from Filipino folklore, with stories dating back to pre-colonial times and influenced by various indigenous beliefs. Aswangs can transform into animals and are known to prey on humans, especially pregnant women and children. They are often depicted as nocturnal creatures with a taste for human flesh and blood. The Aswang is a broad term encompassing various types of supernatural beings in Filipino culture. 10. Draugr, Iceland. Origin. Draugr are undead creatures from Norse mythology, particularly prominent in Icelandic sagas and Viking folklore. Draugr are reanimated corpses that guard their treasure hoards and cause mischief among the living. They possess immense strength, can increase their size at will, and have various supernatural abilities. Draugr symbolize the fear of the dead and the consequences of disturbing their rest. And so, our journey through the shadows comes to an end. We have encountered some of the most terrifying monsters from across the globe, each with its own dark and chilling legend. But remember, dear viewers, these creatures are more than just stories. They are echoes of the fears and mysteries that have haunted humanity for centuries. Thank you for joining us on this sinister voyage. If you enjoyed this descent into darkness, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more spine-chilling tales from sinister stories. And if you dare, share your own encounters with the unknown in the comments below. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your fears close, for you never know what lurks in the darkness. Good night and sweet nightmares.